Welcome, beautiful Capricorn, to your love and passion reading for September 2019. The overarching animal medicine energy for you for the whole month is porcupine. And then at approximately weekly intervals, we have for the first week of September the Knight of Pentacles, the second week the Nine of Pentacles, the third week the Page of Swords, and the fourth week the Eight of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles energy. Pentacles is the element of earth, which is your sign, Capricorn. So this is very, very much about, I think, you. It may bring in a lover or a love interest in the reading as we go through, but I think this is very much about you, or unless you are dealing with an earth sign, so either another Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. Okay, but let's start. So the overall arching energy for the month of September is porcupine, which is the medicine of innocence. So I think that what this is saying, bearing in mind what I've just said about your earthy energy coming through strongly, or general earthy energy coming through strongly this month, which can be a bit plodding and a bit serious and a bit samey. The earth signs aren't great with change and so on. And I wonder if you've just got a little bit stuck in yourselves this month, and maybe last month too a little bit, where you're just sort of getting in with the things that are right in front of you in this three-dimensional world, you know, having to pay that bill or having to make that appointment and having to deal with you know, someone at work, or just looking at things that are directly in front of you and getting a bit stuck in that frame of mind, instead of thinking, all right, okay, let's laugh, let's smile, let's raise ourselves above the seriousness of life at the moment. And that's what the porcupine energy is. So when it's the energy of innocence, what it means is the childlike innocence of laughter and fun and having no weight on our shoulders at all. And that's the energy that we used to have when we were children, before the world of fears and worries and illusions kicked in and changed us forever. So just try and come back into that energy. It's safe to do so. The only time when porcupine may turn and show their quills is if you've been maybe let down by somebody, or trust has been broken, or you've been betrayed by somebody, maybe your lover. I don't know if that's at all happening with you, or maybe that's set you into this sort of seriousness. But just remember to maybe adopt the position that everyone's a friend until otherwise proven, really. If you smile at the beginning of an encounter with someone, you're opening up yourself, you're opening up the energy to a loving, friendly, comfortable energy, and they are likely to reciprocate. So maybe adopt some lightness of heart, some smiling, laughing and childlike, play-like innocence for this month, Capricorn, so you can raise yourselves up into that beautiful high vibration. The Knight of Pentacles, the first week of the month, so things may just feel like they're a little bit slow, but things are changing. In fact, you have two change cards this month. The Knights and the Pages are both about change. Pages are a very beginning of change, so that first domino that is knocked over, which sets off the chain reaction of dominoes into your new future. And Knights are changes a little bit further along the way. When a Knight and a Page comes up together in the same reading, it does remind me just to say this change could be much bigger than you imagine. It's a combination of swords and pentacles. The swords energy can be a bit brutal and unexpected and a bit of a shock. However, I think it's going to be tempered a little bit by the pentacles energy. So maybe this new beginning, this, which is likely with the pages, it's likely to be a message coming in right at the very beginning of this domino effect of change. The message may be a bit brutal or unexpected or shocking, and you know, don't worry about that, because that will then kickstart this big change for you through this month, which is going to then slow down into the more of the pentacles, slow plodding energy, and it may actually end up with you thinking, God, this happened so fast to begin with, and now it's just slowed right down to a really slow pace, and I wish it would go faster. So lots of change for you, Capricorn, this month. The Nine of Pentacles, right in between these two changes, is you, I think, again, or maybe the person that you're dealing with, if they're an earth sign. And you're standing in a lot of comfort. You're really in your comfort zone. You're nearly at a 10, so you're nearly at the end of a cycle of something in your love world, in your passionate world. And you're standing in your garden of material delights, as I think it says in the book, with your wealth, beautiful things around you, nature, you're wearing lovely clothes, you're feeling very secure and settled. Again, it's a very earthy energy, it's a very grounded, calm, slow energy. Nothing fiery or, you know, or upsetting in this energy. But you may just feel like something's missing. Maybe that's where these two elements of change are going to come in and shift that. At the end of the month, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, which traditionally is you working hard, head down, or your lover, you and your lover maybe together. In this deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic is about indifference. And it says, an affectionate, gentle and tender approach helps to overcome your partner's indifference because it reflects simple and honest feelings. So maybe all this heavy energy is your partner for some of you. And they're the ones that are a bit serious and need to lighten up a bit and, you know, utilise a bit of the porcupine energy. For some of you, it's either you or your partner, and you'll know which it is if this message, if these, you know, cards are resonating for you. So be affectionate and gentle and tender. Maybe add a little bit of laughter and giggling and silliness into it as well, because you're reflecting your feelings and you'll make them smile. A smile, God, is worth, like, I don't know, a piece of gold in terms of changing the way we feel inside. Actually, when you smile, you can't help but feel a bit happier, and the person that receives that smile will do as well. So adopt some porcupine energy, Capricorn, but don't worry too much, because change is afoot. And I think buckle yourselves in. When you get a knight and page in the same reading, like I was saying, it's a big change. They're not the same suit, so it's not quite as big as it could be. But even so, sometimes it can feel a bit like a small bomb has gone off in your life. But it's always for the good of you. It's always benevolent. You may not feel it at the time, because it sets off this chain reaction, or that drop into the pond that then sets the ripple effect that goes out, and it enables lots of change in your life that will be for the good. Okay, Capricorn, I hope that resonates. Thank you so much, by the way, for all your subscribing. I had a massive month last month. I went from less than 1,000 to more than 2,000 subscribers, so thank you. Also, thank you so much for commenting. I love them all. And please do carry on liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing, because it means I can carry on with this channel, and I hope you know, get something out of these messages. Capricorn, once again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.